this direction and we'll start one of the first habitat evaluations.
They're mature students, distance learners, many balancing study with full-time jobs in other sectors. But they all want to farm, and this month they've been attending in person for hands-on learning. On the morning we visited, the topic was biodiversity and how field margins can contribute. Like this one, a simple grassy verge left uncut.
Look at what either was there or is there, how can it be rejuvenated or enhanced, and then look at the options for maybe increasing biodiversity with, I suppose, either new or extended habitats.
It's all about encouraging these trainee farmers to look at their own farms with a different eye and to begin examining how they can maintain and enhance biodiversity at home. It's a message these young farmers seem open to.
You can be a successful farmer and not destroy wildlife at the same time. You can have wildflower, you can have different grasses, you can have hedgerows, as Catherine mentioned, you can have trees. The birds and the bees are as important as whatever milk or meat you're making.
We've put out our fences 3 metres and 1.5 metres from the water courses, and even putting in like the barn owl boxes, which is lovely because you want that kind of coming onto the farm. And even we're starting to put in more hedgerows now.
Next up is a newly planted hedgerow.
See the cut? About an inch or so above the ground, and because of that, instead of 1 stem we have 5.
Grassy verges and hedgerows are a lifeline for wildlife, a home for many small creatures and a vital corridor for others such as bats and owls.
In 5 years' time, those little saplings will be beginning to look like this amazing hedgerow, high and species rich. It's got whitethorn, blackthorn, woodbine, hazel, dog roses in it, and it's supporting a whole variety of wildlife, birds, bats, bees, shrews and a multitude of insects.
So here we have the knapweed, we have the sorrel, you can actually eat that. I'm interested in every flora and fauna, even the ugly looking ones. You know, all the bugs, the millipedes, the centipedes, what's under the ground, that's biodiversity. But the grasses in themselves are just beautiful and they're fantastic for biodiversity.
We can see that the world is changing. All this week we've all been killed with the heat, so we can see that the climate is changing and farmers have a really important role to play in that.
Emma O'Kelly, RTE News, County Kilkenny.